Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of This Is the Thing. I am Dalton Bradford, and as always, this is
Robert Devaney.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, I thought you was going to really fail me on the intro again.
No, why would I do that?
You just had a long hesitation there.
I did, but I don't know. We should have the intro down by now.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like not.
Well,
I don't know what we need to do.
I don't know either. Like, I feel like I'm like trying to change it up each time, but then I'm like,
I think we need that. We need that sound that you was doing at work today.
what was that?
That bah, 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 like, yeah, that's what we need. Like when we just come in, hello, bah, 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 bah,
This is Dalton Bradford and Robert Devaney.
like,
Ding,
you know,
ding,
like
ding. Let's get ready to rumble.
we just need some. We've talked about this before. We need more hype on the intro.
We do. Coming out of that banging beat, and then we just go, hello.
No, the hello is fine.
Yeah.
It's what's after the hello.
Yeah. I really like
There's another week.
Yeah. I really like that people are coming up to us now and saying, I mean, they greet us with hello.
Hello. Yeah, it's totally your thing too. I can't say it. When I say it, I sound weird. Like you say it. Say it real quick.
Hello.
And if you walked up to somebody and said that, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
But if I walk up to somebody, I'm like, hello, and they're just like, what are you doing? What is wrong with you?
You sound like you're.
Why do you say it twice?
You sound like you're asking a question. Like they're not answering you fast enough. You're like,
hello.
Hello. So how?
Hey, I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't know.
How was your week, man?
Still pretty bad. You see, now we got something to talk about here because last week on the podcast, you're like, oh, my week is so great.
Yeah.
How is it compared to this week, oh boy?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's exactly what I said last week.
It's, we're in a doozy.
It's been, I was going to say a doozy. I promise. I was going to say this week's been a doozy.
It's been one.
It's been awful.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Why?
We need major change in our lives.
Something's got to give. I mean, life is not meant to. When you do a recap of your week every week, it shouldn't be. It sucked.
Yeah, I mean every week, every single week, it's been really bad. It's like Dalton's hairline right now. It just keeps going down. It's just like.
Oh, you talking about my little angle here?
Yeah, you got going on.
This is the first time in a while since I haven't worn a hat.
Oh yeah, you are usually rocking the hat, but you just got a haircut last week, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
But see, the way he cuts my hair, he leaves this stuff right here on front, and I'm like, just get rid of it. I don't need this. I don't need bangs. I'm not 14. I don't need bangs, bro. Just take it off.
So. The problem with the haircut is you don't notice until you get home.
Yeah, no.
They don't give you time to like look in the mirror.
This isn't the ultimate problem with the haircut. The ultimate problem with the haircut is once it's done, it's done.
Yeah, there's no going back.
You can't say, "Oh, can you put that back? That one part back?"
I liked it better the other way.
I liked it better that way. Have you ever told someone that you didn't like your haircut after you got done, or is it
no? The
anxiety is too high.
Yeah. Where do I pay?
Yeah. Looks good. Look, you did a good job, man, and you like have patches.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man, that looks good.
Just the way I wanted it.
Where do I pay?
Where do I pay you at? I just no, it's awful. They just start dusting you off and everything, and just every time I get a haircut, I have to get a shower.
You have to.
I do not like the feeling of hair on me because it don't come off.
I did probably the worst thing that you could do after getting a haircut, and I went and got sweaty and went skating. I went skating.
I just vomited a little bit in my mouth.
Dude, it was not good. Don't get sweaty after you get a haircut.
You just find those little hairs. It's like going to the beach. So you find them everywhere.
This is the thing. Don't get sweaty after a haircut.
There you go.
Get it right there at the beginning of this thing.
If you learn something, that was it right there. But I don't like. I've got to get a shower because I got to get the hair off. I just like, I don't know. I just feel like it's on me. It's suffocating me. So I literally shower right after the haircut. Okay, that's the first thing I do.
You have to.
You absolutely have to.
Do girls have to?
I don't know if girls do or not.
I don't think they would have to because they're not getting like,
it's also controllable. Their hair's getting cut way down there,
Yeah. And it's not like prickly hairs. I mean, they're getting length usually cut.
Yeah. This is like, we take a razor and done.
Yeah.
And they never like, when they're done, like you said, when they're done, they're done. They get that little brush and they brush your face off with no warning whatsoever. I guarantee it. That's not getting cleaned. Like it's just touched everybody's face.
They beat your face with it. You're like, oh, yeah. This is great. Yeah. I love this. Put it in my eyes, a little closer to my eyes.
Yeah. And you got to wear the little tablecloth. Do you ever like, if a hair drops like on your cheek, you want to get it? And
you do the Popeye and you try to blow it off your cheek. You're like,
or you do the sneaking like real quick. Cause like you feel like you're going to get in trouble if your hand comes out of the tablecloth.
Like he's going to smack your hand down.
Yeah.
Hey, no hands. Get your hands down.
It stays right down there. Hey, let me tell you, they got that figured out. That maneuver where they go whoosh,
and
and drape it over.
Yeah,
that's some skill. I bet they set tables like crazy at their house. They just pow,
pow,
and just lay it down, son.
Haircuts.
That's how it be.
I like a good haircut.
What's the longest you ever let your hair got?
Oh, it's been down to my shoulders. And what did you just say to me? I mean, I understood what you said, but what did you say?
That's all that matters, as long as you understood it.
You said how long is it? Have you let your hair?
What's the longest you ever let your hair got?
Oh my God, that's awful. That's terrible English.
Never said to be good at it.
It's been down to my shoulders is what it's got. How about you?
That's awful. Like maybe here.
Yep. Down here, down to your cheeks?
Yeah. Just shaggy.
Mine's been down to here when I was a kid.
When I was in middle school, the shaggy
that was the
hairstyle
look.
was a look. Yeah, that was the thing.
Maybe I didn't get it down to my shoulders. It was down to my cheek for sure. I mean, it was like you had to do the Bieber.
I wouldn't even say it was probably that low for me. Maybe a little bit higher. But yeah, the shaggy hair was like the thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't stand long hair.
You had to do the flip.
Yeah. Especially with like summer.
Oh,
I can't stand it gets so hot.
It's hot. It's just hot. I mean, it's hot.
And you get sweaty. It ain't nowhere for it to go.
So it drips off the tips of the hair.
Yeah, this is too much hair during the summer. Like this is what I got. Is too much.
So I usually do. You remember when I used to do a buzz cut? That's the way to go.
Hey, sometimes when I see bald people, I'm like, they got to figure it out.
I'm not mad at them.
I ain't either.
They're mad about it. They're like, I wish I had a little hair like you. And I'm like, wish I didn't. Here.
Yeah.
It's
you're sitting there like, you figure you broke the routine, man. You got this figured out.
When do you think that you're going to start balding?
I don't think I ever will.
You think that everyone said that?
That everyone has said that?
Yeah, like when they have hair, they're like,
no.
Going the
most
way
people know.
Going the way I'm going right now, it doesn't look like I'm ever going to go bald. I mean,
most people know. It starts happening in your 20s.
Does it?
Oh, yeah, like late 20s, I think.
I haven't lost any yet. I'm starting to get grays, though.
The only thing I don't want is I don't want like the I would rather go balding other than have the bald spot like in the back. I don't get it.
Why is
like it starts in the middle and works its way out? It's like,
why does it choose back there? Whoa!
I'm like peekaboo. Like it just spawns, From now on, there's going to be no hair here. I don't get it. When you start balding or getting a bald spot, you immediately have to change your hairstyle because there's only like one hairstyle.
There's one hairstyle for it.
It's the comb over. It's just the simple comb over.
You comb whatever hair you have over the spot.
Yeah, or to the side and just let the spot be. Either one.
Yeah.
And it's just, even balding, it just goes. Like, I don't want the like where the hair is around. I don't ever want that on my. I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
Where it goes around and you just
Yeah.
there's nothing on the top.
Yeah.
It's at
Like-
that point, just give up. I mean,
Like
stop.
if they had a hat on, if they're wearing a hat, you would think they have a full head of hair because it's exactly where the hat is at, is where it's bald.
Yeah.
So they take the hat off and you're like, whoa, like, you know, it's a surprise.
They're just
I don't-
holding on to the last piece, man. It's just let
If
go.
that happens, I'm going full bald.
It's the rest of it's gone. I don't need it.
I do feel like if you go full bald though, you need a beard.
You gotta, yeah. Do
You gotta have the beard
I
or
don't
some
think
kind of facial hair.
You can't go bald on your face, can you? Can you go bald from? Can you
You go
not?
bald on your face. I'm balding a little bit here. I don't think you go bald on your face.
I don't think so either. Like you
Maybe
start
it
getting,
quits growing up here and starts coming in down here. I don't
I'd
know.
be okay with that. Like the biker look, you know, like no
Oh,
hair
yeah.
on the top and just full.
You just wearing that? You just wearing a bandana and just full beard,
full beard, like down. To
like
your,
when you're riding your motorcycle that's splitting.
yeah. It's-
Yeah, it splits. You would never be in a biker gang.
Me?
Yeah, you would never pass off for one.
I think I could do it.
You'd walk in and be like, "Can I be in your crew?" And they'd be like, "No,
You said crew, so no. Get out of here.
just leave." I got a motorcycle, not anymore. We're keeping it.
That's our motorcycle now.
Your motorcycle privileges have been revoked.
Here's
okay?
here's a scooter.
Yeah. Here's one of them 4-wheel scooters that you used to play on in school. Ride that home. That's what you're stuck with. Daggum loser.
So, man, there's something coming up.
It is. It's big.
It's real big, and
It's my least favorite day of the year.
it is. It's probably mine too.
Least favorite day of the year.
I don't understand it, and I don't understand why we don't question it. We just go along with it.
We
Like
just do it. Well, my least favorite day of the year leads to my most favorite day of the year with this.
Okay.
And what we're talking about here, people, is daylight savings time.
Yeah.
And the whole portion of it is you turn back clocks to get more time during the day. So like
Yeah,
when
but we're
during
about
summertime,
But we're about to go forward, right?
yeah, we're about to go forward because we can get more time during the day. Because if we didn't go forward, then day would end
Hold on.
sooner.
I
Does
don't
that make
think
sense?
so. We're getting more day out of this.
Yeah. You get more daylight while you're awake
How?
because we spring forward because it would be coming in during the morning.
Okay.
So we
I don't-
spring
look,
forward an
okay,
hour.
look,
You're not
hold
good
on,
with this
stop,
kind of stuff.
Stop. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, we're going to probably struggle here because I'm already having a hard time grasping
Yeah.
how this works.
So it's going to get, so like they want you to experience daylight at 7, right? But it's getting daylight at 6. So when it hits 6, they're going to spring forward to 7.
So it's daytime.
So it's daytime and you're up doing things.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So do
And
we?
then daytime relatively would end sooner in the evening as well.
What I need to know, and it's the only thing that's important to me, am I losing sleep or am I gaining sleep?
You're losing sleep on this
Oh,
one.
God, then I don't like this one.
It's awful. Yeah, that's what I said. It's least
This is stupid.
because they do it at 2:00 in the morning or 3:00 whenever, something like that.
And you've already lost that whole hour.
You've lost the whole hour. So you wake up ultra tired. Don't make any sense. And then it always takes me 2 or 3 days.
To get accustomed to
Like
it?
I want to stay up till 11 or midnight, and it's like, no, it's actually 10.
Yeah.
You know, you need to go to bed now. Like now is time.
Well, look, there's one thing that happens good for me for this during daylight savings time.
Okay,
My clock in my car then becomes the right time again.
because you don't ever change it. Yeah, I'm in the same exact position.
There's a reason why I don't change it. Maybe you can vouch for me. It's more efficient to not change it. I don't change it because that's work, right? So
Yeah,
I would have to change the clock. And then whenever the time changes again, what would I have to do?
Change it again.
Change it again. Well, guess what? I only have to change it. I don't have to change it ever.
You just leave it. You only go like 3 months.
Yeah, but see, whenever I see it's 222, I know that it's not 222. It's 122.
Yeah.
I never have to change my clocks.
Do you ever like get other people in the car and they're like, your clock's wrong? And you're like, no, it's right.
Nope, it's right. My wife does it all the time. She goes, why won't you change your clock? And I tell her that's why. It's efficient. Hey, I know what time it is. And there ain't nobody else riding in this car that needs to know what time it is but me.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
It's my time. Do you ever keep your have you ever had your clock like 5 minutes fast? And you
On
feel like
purpose?
you're getting, yeah.
Yeah.
To like try to get the places on time?
Don't do that.
Why?
Your entire life feels like a lie. Everything is, you never know what the actual time is. You're like,
no,
oh,
never.
God, did I actually change it to 5 ahead or did I not? What time is it?
Yeah. Am I late? Am I early? What's bad is like my clock is like an hour and 13 minutes fast.
That's odd. How do clocks
It's really weird, right?
How do clocks get off kilter?
Off kilter?
Is that a good? That's a good word, isn't it?
That is a good word.
I'm a college boy now.
That sounds like a country word.
Off kilter.
How to get all off kilter like that? That's the way I think about it.
But when people like you ask them what time it is and they go, "Well, my watch is 10 minutes fast," you're like, "Well, how did it do that?" Does it show a sign of laziness? I mean, like if it's a wristwatch, you're obviously changing the time, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Changing the time in the car is a task.
Most watches change automatically now, and like clocks.
Well, smartwatches.
Yeah, but like even I've noticed like some in the car, like you just pick what time zone you live in, you know, and it'll change it automatically for you.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, I think they're like that. I have a watch that's like that. It ain't it is like a smartwatch, but it's not like, you know, one of those high tech fancy watches that you got.
See, that's what I need. That's what you need to get on it.
Me and Dalton, our watches hit each other today. We were walking by.
That was cute.
It was right. Hey, let me tell you one of the coolest things I ever did. Another guy we work with, we went to fist bump the other day and our rings
clinked.
Yes.
A perfect clink.
And we went perfect clink. We went like we turned instantly to like 3-year-olds.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, oh my. It just immediately got lit just like that.
Ours clinked today. We disregarded it.
Didn't even know.
And then you went, I think our watches clinked. And I said, oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Sure. They for sure did.
Like it was, we're not going to acknowledge that. That's how cool
we nailed that. Yeah. But anyway, so back to daylight savings time. I realize the point is to have more daytime.
Yeah.
Like, what's it for?
I don't know.
My only guess is like farmers.
What do you mean?
Like it has to be for farmers so they have more time during the day to get work done.
I feel like, did we get some commentary from Heather? What was that?
No.
We didn't? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how there's still 24 hours in a day. So but
you can't farm in the middle of the night, you dork.
So we only do this during the hot months? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, because in the fall time we fall back.
So it's darker.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're doing this. It might be for farmers.
You know, not all of America does it.
Did you not do your job and look this up of why they do this?
No, it wasn't my job. You quit trying to pin that on me.
This was your job this week.
No, it was not. I had Groundhog Day. If you can't accept more responsibility for this podcast other than trying to pin all faults on me.
Okay. Fine. I've had such a bad week that I don't have the energy to argue with you. I don't.
Hey, listen. Hey, be honest with the people. Tell the people how much work I put into this podcast.
I'm being completely honest. Public service announcement for anybody who wants to know. When we don't have Steve, and we don't, obviously, Robert, the amount of work that goes into this podcast for this man is what you hear right now. That's it.
This is it.
He gets on here, he talks for an hour, and then we get on the post call, and I said, well, I got to get to editing this. I got to edit the video. I got to make promo videos. And you're
Bye.
And he goes, well, I'm going to head to bed.
Well, first of all, let's get real. You're the one recording it on your end.
Yeah.
So you're your hands are tied.
You got to take some of this off of me, though.
He told me 2 weeks ago, he was like, hey, man, he said, I wasn't able to put the video on YouTube. And I went, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, I just didn't get around to it. I had to close and I got busy at home and something went down and I had to empty the septic, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, you're sitting here telling me I'm trying to put on a high-end, high-profile, booming podcast, and you have one little job and you can't even get it on YouTube? What a disgrace.
I'm carrying this thing, is what you said. I'm literally
carrying. I'm literally carrying this podcast.
You gonna have
all the work and effort I put into this.
We're gonna have to give you a job. Hey, listeners,
let them pick me a job.
Pick Robert a job that y'all think he would be good at for this podcast.
For the podcast, it has to be strictly for the podcast. What should I be responsible for?
He needs a job. Let me tell you what I do. Okay, I'll give you just a rough draft. I record it. Do I schedule it? I don't schedule it. We both schedule it.
We schedule, yeah.
So I record it. I monitor it from my end. I convert and edit audio, and then I convert and edit video.
Which he has all of the supplies for already.
And then I stay up for hours doing all of this.
Hours?
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 For this man to say, hey, you didn't post on time, or hey, the video isn't up on YouTube. So, and then I edit clips.
Hey, you didn't pay the bill.
I put...
He pays for the podcast.
True story. This man, I'm shopping with my wife, and I get a text message, and he goes, hey, something weird, but don't know yet. Why is the podcast saying that the bill hasn't been paid? And I said, yeah, it's my fault. It'll be paid.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I was just checking.
Thank you. Get it taken care of. You do all social media.
I edit. I do all the TikToks. Do we want to get into TikTok real quick? Do we want?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Do we want to get into TikTok?
Yeah, let's get into TikTok.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a full session, but guys, so we posted the hot water heater clip on TikTok, and we didn't expect. We have a few of our video clips on there, but we did not expect hot water heater.
Not at all.
To do what it's doing, but it's up to 13,000 views, about 1,500 likes, and we've went from 5 followers to like 175, maybe.
Yeah, something crazy
over this one video.
Way to go, TikTok!
Thank you, TikTok, and we gained some listeners. Robert,
I think I'd like to know the amount of our listeners that come from TikTok.
Yeah,
and we've got to give a hats off.
Do it.
I know what you're wanting to talk about right now. Let's just talk about it. So, Dalton, from the beginning, what state has had the most listens?
Tennessee.
This is where we're from.
All of our fans are here. All of our friends and family
are here. People are here. Tennessee. The last 7 days for the most recent podcast, Tennessee has been dethroned for most listens.
Surpassed,
like easily surpassed by Virginia. Virginia has come out of nowhere.
Virginia. Hey, who are y'all?
Yeah, holler at us.
Are y'all here?
Most importantly, leave a review.
Yeah.
Come on, Virginia.
If you're
leave a review.
Hey, if you're from seriously though, if you're from Virginia, we're shouting you guys out right now. Leave us a comment and just let us know, hey, I'm one of your Virginia listeners. It doesn't have to say anything crazy. Just say I'm one of your Virginia listeners.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Because that's awesome. Virginia, I mean, we're talking like 40 to 50 plus views in the last 7 days or 14 days from Virginia. Like, awesome. I hope you enjoy it. I mean, you obviously do, unless we just hit a lot of random people in Virginia.
Yeah, but I don't know. But I'm
excited to see this next week. Who else can dethrone Tennessee?
Oh, that's not the facts that I had pulled up. You know what?
Oh,
I went to go pull up daylight savings time facts.
Yeah.
And it was the lyrics to Every Light in the House is On.
Oh, yeah. I hate you.
Is it stuck in your head?
Why'd you? Yeah, it is. I had forgotten about it until you brought that song back up. Dang you, Trace Adkins, for writing a devilishly good song.
That's a great song.
It's a good song. Every light in the house is on.
I got.
Can't do this. No, stop.
Okay.
I want to bring it shame and dishonor.
So here's what Google says about daylight savings time. The nominal reason for daylight savings time has long been to save energy. The time change was first instituted in the U.S. during World War I and then reinstituted again during World War II as part of the war effort to save energy.
So it sounds pretty stupid.
Yeah, I think I like the farmers better.
Yeah, I made it up. I mean, obviously.
You're freaking telling me that we're still holding on to something from World War I?
That was a long time ago. I mean, what was that, the 20s?
I don't know. When was that?
World War I think, was around the 20s.
1916.
Close to the 20s.
2 years into World War I. I almost said the German government. The German government.
The German government.
The German government started brainstorming ways to save energy. In those days, coal power was king, so people really did save energy and thus contribute to the war effort by changing their clocks.
I just don't know what we're getting out of it these days.
No.
You know, hey, back in the day, they didn't have electricity.
No, it was candlelit.
So, I mean, when was electricity invented?
Take a guess.
I don't know.
Do I need to look this up too?
I'm guessing the 1900s.
Guys, we don't.
We're just dumb. We're just dumb. That's what we are.
1882.
Okay, but not everybody had it. Let's just get real.
I mean, yeah, you probably had to have money to have it.
So, I mean, it was probably a common thing, to say, hey, we need more daylight. Because it would be energy efficient.
Yeah.
And if we just turn back the clocks,
we wouldn't have to use as much coal.
We wouldn't have to use as much coal for whatever the reason being.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it does make sense, but have we not went past that now?
Yeah, why are we doing it now? What are we trying to save?
Should we do like a remembrance of Daylight Saving Times Day?
Yeah, just give it a holiday now?
Yeah, like one day, because right now it has 2 days.
Well, I guarantee you, I mean, the United States would be like, well, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to, in remembrance of Daylight Savings Time, we're going to turn back our clocks an hour.
And then in the fall or in the spring, we're going to put them back forward.
In remembrance.
An hour. And just in remembrance of Daylight Savings Time.
We're not actually going to do it.
Well, I don't understand is I looked it up. Only like America, North America, Canada, and like Europe are the only countries that do it.
So why are we still doing it?
Not even all of America does it. I used to work with a lady, and she went to like Arizona or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And she said in Arizona they did not practice Daylight Savings Time.
So we have a choice.
I guess.
Can we opt out?
I mean, who do you call out for that? Is that what mayors are for?
Or as senators?
Like you just go talk to them? Yeah, you go talk to the senators. Who makes this choice? Who should we go to? The governor? Is that something that has to go to the House?
I need to know. Congress?
The president?
There's a lot.
I mean,
I need to know who I'm supposed to call because I don't want to do it anymore. Let's
just quit.
Look,
I will spring forward this one time just to make everybody happy.
And to get our clocks on track.
And to never do it again.
Hold on. What is the correct time? What time are we supposed to be on?
There's no one knows.
What is the original time?
I would say the original time is right now, before the spring forward.
Before spring forward.
Yeah, because I think, wasn't it said that they decided to spring forward to save energy?
I guess. I mean, that would be the only
reason.
And
then you fall back another hour to where you were at.
But I guess because it's cold, right? So you have to burn coal.
Yeah. I don't think that has nothing to do with it.
Well, that's how you...
Can we just end it? Let's just end it. Let's go back to just like, hey, we don't have to do this anymore. We've come above this.
Yeah.
Like, who's it going to upset? Who are the kind of people there that's going to be upset when we quit this?
Who's going to protest over this one?
Like, we want more daylight.
Yeah.
Let's do it now. Like, I don't know. Like,
are they going to be outside of like Kmart?
You know what? If they want to do it, they can still change their clocks. That's the way I look at it.
Hey, well, that would cause a lot of problems
for them.
No,
because there's not going to be that many of them.
Well, they're not going to make it up to work on time or something, you know.
No, you just change their shift. Like, you now work this.
Yeah, this is what you work.
That like, like employers would have to be like, well, that's Jimmy.
He practices.
He does daylight savings time. So
if you want him here at 4, schedule him at 3.
Yeah,
and he'll actually
because he's springing forward.
He'll actually be here.
It's really what's bad is there's people out there like that.
Yeah, you
have to cater to because their mamas didn't whip them.
They did. Yeah, their mamas didn't pull the car over.
Their mamas didn't pull the car over.
Well, there is a select few of people that this actually does affect, and I'm sure that they do not appreciate daylight savings time, and that's people who work third shift.
Yeah, I could see that because it happens during that time.
Yeah.
Unless it's spring forward, if you get paid for the whole 8 hours, that's pretty cool.
I mean, that's nice. But what if you're at work and then all of a sudden you think you're about to go home? Nope. Turn it back.
And I feel like you'd actually just get the clock and just push it like one of those old clocks,
Yeah, you just...
There's a movie I'm thinking of where they open it up. I can't remember what it is. Do you know what I'm talking about right now?
I have no clue.
And he opens up the clock and just like keeps pushing it back and he keeps going back and like just winding the clock back. It's off a movie. Can't remember. It's really good though. But yeah, that would be awful if you was at work in that scenario because then it would just never end.
Yeah. I'm excited for March though. March is the kickoff for, well, I'm excited and I'm not excited.
Why are you excited?
I mean, I'm excited because it's about to get warm again. There's about to be stuff to do, maybe.
Outside doing things.
Yeah.
I was wanting to get the yaks out the other day.
The yak? Oh, man, I wanted to buy a yak this year.
Then you should get one.
I don't have a truck.
We can go yakking together.
I don't have a truck. I need a truck.
Now, I said we could go yakking together. My wife goes, no.
Is that what she said?
No, I ain't going yakking with that man.
Okay, so we talked about this the other day.
I picture you on the water, like,
Sarah,
it's wet. Help! Like you have to tie off to someone else, like they have to haul.
No, I like water sports, and I really like kayaking. I like hiking. I like kayaking.
You see, I want to intervene for a second.
Sure.
You just do not pass off as the kind of guy that likes being outside.
Why?
That's just the way you look. I don't know.
How do I look?
You look like you just been babied indoors your whole life.
I haven't actually.
Like you're the kind of guy that's like, I like to go hiking, and you walk away from the crowd, and they're like, yeah, he don't like to go hiking.
You've seen.
Look at me hike today in his life.
You went hiking with me. I'm the one that wanted to keep going.
But could it be a facade? I'm really still questioning.
It's not a facade. Have you?
Because you go hiking a lot, and I'm like, okay. yeah, Dalton, you like to be outside. You know, you
I
like
do.
surf and
Okay.
skateboard
Listen
and
to me.
hike.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I may come off as that guy. Look, I don't like people, which is why I like to stay inside. I could do without people, and I don't think that's.
You know, you had a question of the week. I have a question of the week. Does Dalton seem like an outdoorsy person? When you looking at Dalton, would you be like, yeah, that guy's outside all the time?
That dude is out there.
He's out there. He's out there roughing it. He is.
No, I'm not out there roughing it, but I do like to go and do outdoors stuff.
Okay.
I do. Especially in the springtime. In the summertime. Summertime, I get hot. And I get fussy.
He gets upset.
I get fussy when I get hot.
It's like when I get hungry. I mean, I had someone tell me at work today that, oh, you hungry? Because you're a big boy.
Big boy needs to eat something.
Big boy needs to eat. That's the most offense I've ever taken in my whole life.
You were upset.
I was. I almost started crying. Big boy needs to eat.
Oh.
And I don't know why my boss would say that to me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
She pats your belly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Big boy need to eat.
Big boy hungry.
You hungry? You hungry?
No, dude. I enjoy it.
So what? All right. Dalton likes being outside. But anyway, what was you about to say when you was talking about, when I said my wife said no about kayaking? You said we was talking about this.
Yeah, we were talking about this. I'm starting to legitimately think that your wife doesn't like me.
My wife does not like you. At all. There's not one thing about you my wife likes. I gave her a pen and paper. I was like, write down one thing. She's like, I can't. She threw the pen.
Heather.
And like just chucked
I want you to repeat after me. Heather. I need you.
Like right now?
Right now. Heather.
I'm repeating after Dalton.
Heather.
I
need you to write down a pros and cons list.
I need you to write down a pros and cons list.
Of the things about me.
Of the things about Dalton.
Pros and cons?
Yeah, and why you may or may not like me.
And why you may or may not like Dalton. She said she's busy. She's real busy right now. She said.
My wife likes you.
Out there. No, she don't.
Yes, she does.
That is, dude, you was on the phone with me like yesterday, and she was like, "Is that Robert?" I was like, "Oh,
well, I guess I'm gonna get.
I guess you need to get off here." I'll see you later, buddy.
So, what other what's the holidays that kick off spring? Like, so we have daylight savings time, and then what do we go into?
Sometimes we go in St. Patty's days around there.
Yeah, so that's our kickoff, right?
Yeah, I think when you hit St. Patty's Day, it's spring. It is. It's official.
Yeah.
You know, it is springtime. Which another holiday that makes no sense whatsoever.
What?
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Why do we celebrate that?
Well, who started like, if you don't wear green, I'm going to pinch you?
Well, I mean, obviously this didn't start in America, North America. This was from Ireland.
Are you for sure?
Well, yeah, it's...
Why green? Why green?
Because of leprechauns.
Just green? All leprechauns are green?
All of them.
Okay.
Skin and everything.
This is the whole...
Yeah.
Are you referring just to the old horror movies, the leprechaun?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I've never seen them, but why does North America or the United States feel that we need to adopt everyone's holiday?
We're still in it. Everywhere we go, we're still in holidays.
Wait, guess what? Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, we now celebrate Cinco de Mayo. It has nothing to do with us. You don't hear anybody else across the big sea or across the border going, "Hey, it's July 4th. Let's
celebrate for America.
Day. Let's celebrate for America today."
But America's like, they did have fun on that day. We do too.
Yeah.
What's that called?
You don't see. Hey, what's all them fireworks for, John? President's Day is around the corner, but and we're lighting this thing up this year. President's Day, yeah, in America. President's Day. Nobody is doing that.
Okay, without looking it up, let's take a wild hog guess.
Wild hog guess.
I just made that up. That felt good coming off the tongue too.
Hey, everybody, let's just take a wild hog guess.
Wild hog guess. Let's take a tally.
Okay.
Where does St. Patrick's Day originate? What is it? What's it for?
When I think of St. Patrick's Day, there's only one thing that comes to my mind.
Okay.
Other than the green, obvious.
Yeah, but what is it? Why is it a holiday? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know why it's a holiday.
Take a guess.
I mean, I would say, I guess something to Ireland. They've done something great. Something St. Patrick did.
I think there was a guy named St. Patrick, and he did something.
He did something great. He did something cool. I bet he was an outdoorsy guy.
Yeah.
I bet he looked just like
he had to do something. Why me? I feel like he had to do something really good to get his own day. And
you said, why me?
Yeah. Oh. I'm just gonna pass by you.
Can you imagine if you're
trying to bully me?
There is no other holiday that is St. Patrick, like a name.
Yeah.
Like it is Patrick. He's won the day.
You ready?
Yeah.
You want the real one? Because I had to look it up. I think you're gonna like this one.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
The day commemorates St. Patrick. We got that right.
Yeah.
And the arrival of Christianity in Ireland, and celebrates the heritage and culture of the Irish in general.
His arrival?
The arrival
of Christianity to Ireland?
Yes.
That is really cool. I really do like that. Now I'm got to study St. Patrick's Day.
I knew you would like that as soon as I saw it.
I just thought it would have been like some war or something. Everybody's always celebrating their independence.
So we're actually observing the death of St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland. Yeah, because I guess he brought Christianity to Ireland.
Well, that is cool.
That's pretty cool.
So, but there's only one way St. Patrick's Day is celebrated today.
Yeah, it's
two ways. There's two ways.
Yeah.
One, green. Just everything green.
And yeah.
Second is just alcohol.
Just getting plastered.
It is the most alcohol used day. It's gotta be.
You just people get plastered.
And then you got flipping McDonald's with these Shamrock shakes. Everybody wants it.
I'm not looking forward to that.
I've never had one.
I haven't either, but
they're out right now. Are they not out right now? And Shamrock McFlurries.
That sounds disgusting.
What is it? What flavor is Shamrock?
It's mint.
Mint? Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. I vomited in my mouth twice today. Twice.
That esophagus is burnt up.
It is struggling today. Let me tell you. Hey, mint is meant to be by itself.
You're struggling.
Mint is meant to be by itself.
You're upset.
I am. And when someone hands me like a York peppermint patty, I want to punch them in the face.
Dude, oh my. Listen to me.
Mint and chocolate doesn't mix.
No, we're best friends. For a reason.
You dang Skippy.
For a freaking reason.
You like how I just verified so hardcore that you dang Skippy.
You're best friend. We are best friends.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it.
Mint chocolate
is awful.
Okay, so my wife likes Olive Garden. That's her favorite place to eat. When we go there, they bring you the Andes.
No.
The Andes mints.
It's got the green layer in it.
And she says, "You want one of these?" And I'm like, "You ask me this every time, and I've told you since day one that I met you."
Are you even married to me?
I feel like whenever I meet somebody, that's the first thing I tell them is like, "Hey, by the way, my name's Dalton. Nice to meet you. I don't like mint chocolate."
Yeah, mint chocolate is the worst. Like, that is a wasted 5-gallon tub at an ice cream shop.
Mint chocolate chip.
Yeah, you're like, what is that? Why is it green?
You look at it, you're like, oh, that looks good. What is that? And they say,
guys, it's green.
Why would you want a delicious sweet treat to be a mint?
I don't know.
It's like a like a mint lifesaver in ice cream form.
I don't understand it. It's nasty. There's nasty people out there that enjoy this. And if we're going to divide it up anyway, it needs to be the mint chocolate people and the non-mint chocolate people.
If we were to divide this country or this world into two categories,
I tell you who's going to win.
Yeah, y'all are going to die.
Yep.
Y'all ain't going to make it. Y'all ain't going to survive because here's the rules. If you like mint chocolate chip, that's all you get to eat.
Yeah, that's it. We get everything else.
We get everything else.
You can have the shamrock shakes until you quake, man. Whatever you want to do, they're yours. Okay.
The York peppermint patties.
You can have them.
The Andes
we will
mints.
pick the plantation up and put it wherever they have this, where they make this stuff. It's all yours.
We don't want it. We're good. I'm fine.
Hey, listen. So, no joke. I don't I like mint. Do you like mints?
I like mints.
I like mints. I like chocolate.
Yeah.
Don't put them together. Why would we do that? Mint is made like. I have nothing wrong. Listen, I will. If you hand me like a Hershey bar, I will eat it, and then if you want to hand me a mint afterwards, I'll be like, "Thank you," and I'll take the mint.
Like chocolate.
So now I need the mint. I don't need them at the same time.
So we've mixed a lot of things in this world, right?
Man,
vanilla and Oreos.
Vanilla, yeah.
Vanilla and Oreos, or give me something else we've mixed. Chocolate and brownies.
Chocolate, yeah. It's unlimited.
There's a lot of things that we've mixed in this world that turned out
peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and chocolate.
Peanut butter and chocolate.
But who went, hey, I bet if you eat this chocolate bar and put a Lifesaver right on top of it, actually put an Altoid or a Tic Tac on it.
And let's cover it.
Cover it up in
more chocolate.
And eat it. I bet that'll be good.
There's nothing good. I can taste mint chocolate in my mouth right now, and I want to gag. I want to gag. It is a distinct taste that is nasty.
It's not. It
doesn't make me want to gag. It's just gross, though. It's
not like, oh, I'm gonna taste the chocolate, then I'm gonna taste the mint. It's
together. It's
together.
It's like
I feel like I've eaten right now.
Have you ever had you know what it reminds me of? Have you ever had like a candy bowl, and like if you mix a bunch of candies in there, they all taste the same?
All the candies taste the same.
It's like throwing a bunch of little Hershey bars in mints. and they taste like mint.
It's been cooking on Mama's table for a little while.
In that glass chandelier thing, whatever I don't know what it's called.
It makes the awfulest sound when you take the lid off.
Ding, ding, ding. Everybody knows you're getting candy because it's gonna announce it to the neighborhood. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, somebody's getting some mints.
Oh, well, hey, toss me one. And it turns into just passing it around. Grandma's glass container of chocolate and mint. That's usually what's in it also.
Yeah. Canceled.
Chocolate mints.
It's canceled. This is the thing has canceled mint chocolate.
It's terrible. I don't think we've ever talked about this before.
We haven't. How did we not? Our bond, brain to brain right now, has been increased.
We are stronger.
We are stronger now. Holy crap,
strong.
dude. I'm serious.
Strong.
I'm serious. Mint chocolate. No.
We gotta get rid of it. It's gotta go. I don't know. There's better things out there. Peanut butter and chocolate.
That's an epic.
Do you realize there is people out there that would pick mint chocolate over peanut butter chocolate?
They pick it. They choose it. They're like, I'll have the mint chocolate chip.
And the only way to fix these people is to kill them.
Yeah, it's
it. Just like, which one would you like? Okay.
because they're gonna survive and they're gonna still be there and they're still gonna like it. The only way to get rid of mint chocolate is to get rid of the mint chocolate chip lovers.
If
you have to cut off the demand.
Yeah, if I was on like a deserted island and mint chocolate is all I had, I'd eat it. Yeah. It's not so bad that like I just won't eat it. You know,
I would be upset.
But
if I'm on a hot,
this is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying though.
Oh, you're giving me mint chocolate?
I would have to be in that situation to want to eat it. It's not that I just find it so gross.
Like a life or death situation?
It'd have to be life or death,
Yeah. I'm with you. I find it very appalling. I mean, it's to the nines and appalling.
I mean, I am to the extent where it's like, inhuman hunger or in mint chocolate. Just kidding. That's a joke.
I'm ending mint.
Oh, this is a clear winner here.
Mint chocolate has started world hunger. I mean, if you guys weren't putting all your resources into creating this awful stuff, we could probably put our resources into ending world hunger.
A homeless guy would slap you in the face with a mint chocolate.
If he was like,
I would hope.
Change. You're like, oh, I've got these Andes mints, and he.
And people love people say York peppermint patties are so.
They go to the store. Like, they don't get them for free. Like, they pay money for them. They're like, you know what I could use? I could use a York peppermint patty right now.
Every time someone hands me a York peppermint patty, I think of a Klondike. Oh, let me go get a Klondike bar. That sounds better.
They remind me of the same. When I think of York, I think of Klondike.
Yeah.
Klondikes are okay.
They're good. Not the mint. I'm going with like the regular Klondike. It's just ice cream and chocolate, Yeah. They make mint ones as well. And what's bad is these companies have been forced
to make
mint flavored things to suffice with the people.
Because they want that customer. They're like, there are customers out there that are like,
why do you want them? Let them go.
You're good. You were fine without them.
Somebody,
now I've lost respect for you.
I was trying to think how Andy's was still staying alive. And it's because, they got a bigger following than I thought.
My wife loves it. Did your wife like it?
My wife loves mint chocolate.
Dude, if my wife, she's never brought mint chocolate ice cream.
And you said you would kill the people who like mint chocolate.
Yeah, I did say I'd kill the people who like mint chocolate.
And I stand by that.
Now tell me you like mint chocolate one more time.
My wife's never brought it in the house. Like, she's never went and bought a tub of mint chocolate ice cream.
Oh no, well, not like ice cream, but my wife she'll bring like York peppermint patties and stuff in.
Yuck.
Huh? She loves Andy's mint. She loves them. She just said they're great.
It's yuck.
Great.
I think we've been on this subject for a while. And I can't. I'm just trying to express my passion for how much I hate it. I mean, I
hate it too.
I really hate it that much. Look at my face. I am upset.
He's mad right now.
I'm upset about this.
He is steaming mad. Just look how upset he is.
Look, hold on. Let me go through the list. Let me go through a list of candies, or I'll do ice creams that are better combinations. Okay.
Have you pulled up a list of ice creams right now?
I'm gonna list them myself.
Oh, let's do it.
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Boom.
Rank it 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Chocolate chip cookie dough is a 9.
Okay, that's a 10. Chocolate and brownie, like a brownie.
That's also a 9 for me.
That's a 10. Okay. Just vanilla bean, not regular vanilla, like vanilla bean ice cream.
Dude, it's like a 6 or 7.
It's a 7 for me. Vanilla bean, it surpasses vanilla.
Yeah.
Popsicles, any popsicle.
I'm not a big fruity guy with ice cream, but I give it like a 4.
Okay, I don't like fruity either.
Yeah. Our connection's growing stronger.
It is. There's an ice cream that is a combination of the two ice creams I mentioned. There is a chocolate chip cookie dough mixed with brownie and chocolate ice cream.
I'll give that a 10.
That's a 10. It's called Half Baked by Ben & Jerry's. Not a plug, just the greatest ice cream ever made.
Okay. I actually got one in my freezer right now.
Half Baked?
Yep.
Greatest ice cream ever made. It's a 10. Mm-hmm. It's an 11.
Okay.
There's a Rocky Road.
Rocky Road. Oh, that's another 6 or 7 for me.
Okay. Moose Tracks.
Another 6 or 7, because that's the Reese Cup ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cookies and cream. Did I say that?
No, that's like an 8.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
That's
there ain't nothing like some cookies and cream with a little bit of milk. I like to pour milk with cookies and cream specifically.
Yeah, for sure.
Or vanilla bean. Vanilla bean with more milk is also really
whenever
good.
I'm eating cookies and cream ice cream, I'll eat it out of the tub and I'll just go for, your spoon gravitates towards the cookie. You want to see how big of a piece of cookie you can get out of there.
Yeah. Oh.
I get upset whenever I break the cookie inside of it, like when there's a massive cookie in there.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, I think that was a whole Oreo that time.
Like it's like they dropped a whole cookie off in there.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
What other ice creams are there?
Chocolate, just plain chocolate.
Yeah, Napolitan.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
I mean, mint. 0. It shouldn't even be on the list.
Listen, we named good creamy flavors. And then we said mint. You went from cookie, sweet, moist, succulent cookie, or raw cookie
You're
dough.
wanting something. You're going after some. Let me just explain it like this. You're wanting something that is not healthy for you.
Right.
It's dessert, people.
It's dessert.
Something that is
You're trying
not
a sweet
healthy
tooth.
for you. Yes.
You're trying to crave a sweet tooth.
Yes. And you're like, man, I would love to eat something that would taste just like my toothpaste. I wonder why they ain't got nothing like that.
I would love to eat some Colgate right about now, but I can't. That would upset my tummy.
I would love to eat Colgate. If only there was like an Andes chocolate. What are you doing, people? I can't explain the amount of disgust. I love my wife, but she is wrong.
She's wrong. My
She's
wife,
wrong.
if you're listening, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. Stop.
I mean, I'll fight over that. That's a debate right there.
The only reason you're not dead is because you're my wife.
Yeah.
Fight me.
And I'm telling you right now, York peppermint patties, they scare me even worse because they're white. And mint is supposed to be green. They're like white on the inside. And you're like, what is that?
It's
yeah,
white.
you're like, whoa. That's different colors right there.
Ugh. All right, guys. That's all I've got. That's all I've got to say about it.
I think we've explained it enough. I think we've explained it so well that we might have persuaded some people
to come off of it.
Besides, yeah.
There's treatment centers out there, people, that you can go to. There's some resources that if you need to get off the mint,
yeah,
there's some numbers you can call. Getoffthemint.com.
Yeah. 1-800 I hate mint, you know.
Yeah. Those are numbers and websites you can call.
Yeah. And I would be willing to go and protest.
Yeah.
At a local McDonald's to disband or get rid of.
Discontinue.
That's the word I'm looking for.
The Shamrock Shake.
The Shamrock Shake and the Shamrock McFlurry. How dare you put the McFlurry name?
Oh, hold on. Listen to me. I bet you the ice cream machine works for the McFlurry.
Yeah, for the Shamrock. For the your chocolate milkshake machine's down, but your Shamrock Shake machine's working just fine.
Oh, y'all are pumping them out of there like crazy, huh?
Because it's mint. It's cleaning it the whole time. It's nasty. I feel like when you eat mint, it cleans out your insides. I don't want it to be dirty in there. I'm sick of it.
I feel like the insides of your stomach would be like, you know, like when you eat like a mint, like an Altoid or something, and you breathe, you go, you can, it's like cold air.
Yes.
I bet you it's in your tummy.
And let me tell you right now, you know what the last thing in this world I want? The last thing I want to do is the last thing I want is to be out on the street and let out just a light fizzle. And the whole street side smell peppermint. That's the last thing I want. When I fizzle, I want them to know I fizzled.
I don't want them to be like, who's got Tic Tacs?
Someone had Shamrock. Someone had Shamrock around here.
I'm kind of craving a Shamrock Shake. What about you, honey? Oh, yeah, me
just
too.
Came across me when they got fizzled back there.
They compliment your fizzle. Yeah. Like, thank you, sir.
Your fizzle smelled great.
This street was kind of smelling like trash.
And now it smells minty thanks to your fizzle.
Stop. People. Robert, take us home with This Is the Thing.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Daylight savings time. Let's quit it.
Yeah, stop.
It's over, people.
It's over.
It's over. This is the thing. Let's make haircuts more interesting. We don't really know. Can we have like a self-check area or maybe a mini game to play? It's kind of weird.
Can we see like a progression?
Yeah.
Can you not turn us around backwards so we can't see ourselves until the end? Can you leave us forward so we can like commentate?
Yeah. And sometimes when you get to spin this, guys, we get dizzy. All right, think about it.
Slow it down.
And you start pumping us up like we're a NASCAR car.
Yeah, we're fine. Turn us towards the mirror. Go ahead and get us pumped up.
Yes. This is the thing. Mint chocolate. It's got to go bye-bye. There's no other.
It's got to, it's done.
It's done. I know we barked on it a lot. Got to mention it again.
I feel like we talked about that for quite a while, and it was overdue.
It's over. It's time to go now. This is the thing. St. Patrick's Day is the celebration of Christianity getting introduced to Ireland.
That's cool.
Learn something.
This is the thing. That is freaking cool.
This is the thing. St. Patrick is the only guy that has a holiday named after himself. No one else does that. You won't see a St. Robert's Day one day. Probably won't see a St. Dalton's Day. For sure. You won't see one of those.
No, you definitely won't see one of those. This is the thing. We're not really going to kill y'all.
We're not. We're going to let you live.
Just make better decisions.
Think about things before you do it, people.
Yeah.
Think about the decisions you make before you make them.
This is the thing. Just stop. Hey, try it next year. Don't change your clock in your car. Just see how it feels.
See how you get by.
I'm telling you, I've been doing it for years. For 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Try it. It feels good. You never have to touch the radio. I don't even know how to change the clock in my car. I don't know how to do it.
It's too hard. Not worth it.
I've never touched the buttons. Don't need to.
It's eventually going to change back. I ain't got to worry about it.
I'm good.
This is the thing. Virginia. Keep it up. Holler at us. I mean, everybody can holler at us if you want to.
Do it.
Leave a comment, leave a review. Tell us, hey, I'm one of them Virginians. I don't know if that's what they're called or not.
Virginians.
Yeah, but anyway, hey, good job, guys. You dethroned Tennessee the last 2 weeks.
That's an accomplishment.
That is an accomplishment.
This is the thing. Tennessee and close friends. This is a public service announcement to close friends.
PSA.
All of you guys listen to this podcast.
All of you guys listen to this podcast.
And none of y'all have left a review.
And not a single one of y'all have left a review.
We've had family. We've had acquaintances. But the people who are die-hard fans of this, y'all ain't left one review. Not one comment. Not a this sucks. Not a this is good. Stop telling me. For the last time, I'm getting my dad voice. For the last time, stop talking to me about it in person and tell me through the internet.
Quit it. Let us know on the review.
That's all. I'm upset now. I'm sweaty.
I think that's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
I tried Hype Man again. I got made fun of, so I wanted to do it again.
That was better.
It was?
That was a lot better.
I'm getting better.
You're getting better. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out on This Is the Thing. I am Dalton Bradford, and this is Robert Devaney. You can always listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts from. We also post YouTube on Mondays along with the podcast. So if you guys want to see Robert look really, really dumb, you can do that there. Hope you guys have such a great night, a great week, and I hope yours gets better than ours. Bye.